Once there was a kind teacher in a small school. He loved teaching and he loved his students. For him, every student was like his own child. In his class, there was a boy who was always very shy. He sat in the last bench and never spoke. When the teacher asked questions, the boy looked down. He was afraid of being wrong. One day, after class, the teacher called the boy and said, "My son, why don't you answer in class?" The boy said softly, "Sir, I am not smart. I am always afraid people will laugh at me." The teacher smiled and kindly put his hand on the boy's shoulder. He said, "Listen carefully. Being wrong is not a shame. Not trying is the real shame. A mistake is not the end, it is the beginning of learning." The next day, the teacher gave the boy a small notebook. He said, "Every day write one new word or one new idea you learn. After 1 month, bring it to me." The boy listened. Every night he wrote something in his notebook. At first, it was only one or two words, but slowly it became full sentences, small drawings, and even questions. After 1 month, he showed the notebook to the teacher. The teacher looked at it with shining eyes and said, "See, my dear, you thought you were not smart, but look how much you have learned. Knowledge is like a seed. If you plant it, water it, and take care of it, it will grow into a strong tree." The boy's heart became full of hope. From that day, he was not afraid to ask questions. He started answering in the class. Sometimes he was right, sometimes he was wrong, but he always tried. Years passed. That shy boy grew into a confident young man. He became one of the best students in the school. On the last day of school, he went to his teacher and said with tears in his eyes, "Sir, you are not just my teacher, you are my light. You taught me how to believe in myself." The teacher smiled and said, "My son, a teacher is only a lamp. He can give light, but it is the student who must walk with that light." Okay, and you have worked very well. Moral of the story: a good teacher can change fear into courage and doubt into confidence. A good student is the one who never stops learning.